Welcome, witches and wizards.
Hello.
My wife just got home. So I've got Titan here with me right now. We will be doing tarot readings a bit later. Might be starting to recognize his own name. But yeah, I wanted to I've got a lot to tell everyone. So I'm gonna wait until more people are in the chat. The queue is open and we will be doing tarot readings today. I've also got something planned for tomorrow, so we're gonna have a bit of a we're gonna have a bit of a weird tarot stream tomorrow. I'll tell you what, let's start with the mundane stuff, the things that people don't really care about. I think I found a new game. It's called Omega Strikers. Now, you're never this interested in me. Oh, you want to see Mub? And it's somewhere in between League and Rocket League. Who's tracking me? But anyway, so who knows? We might actually finally be able to get League out of our life. That is my wife in the background, just chilling in the fridge. And I'm sure I'll fill you in. I would have definitely played it by tomorrow. I literally saw it online and I was like, oh, this is a thing. Anyway, the other thing, the big thing I'll still leave. But the other thing I'm doing tomorrow, I don't know the name of it. I don't actually know what it is, but I'm going on a ritual, like a deep dive, as you will. Basically, I met a guy 2 weeks ago. We sound very similar. When I say like our world pictures are almost identical. Starla, welcome in. And yeah, Titan's just chilling with me right now. And yeah, we hit it off. He lives like 40 minutes away from me. Oh, what's this fluffy thing? And he turned around. He was like we're doing a ritual for after Halloween. And that whole our spiritual world and our physical world and the spiritual world are like touching. You know when you go to a friend and you do this to each other's fingers and you're like, that's how close we are. And so we're doing a ritual. He was let's just say it sounds very interesting. It's happening tomorrow. You've got to bring a tribute of some kind, usually food, and also you've got to have white and black candles. I have a crystal shop, so I have white and black candles, and I can bring some spares. But yeah, that's at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Now, obviously, I stream from 3 to 6, so I'm going to have to do an earlier stream tomorrow. I'll at least stream for 2 hours if I've got to be out by, or I've got to finish the stream at least by 4 o'clock. So I might start at 2 and go till 4. But in terms of everyone that's here, the queue is open. By all means, join the queue if you have a question. The last piece of information, I might as well say it now. I'm sure I'm going to have to repeat it anyway. And I don't honestly know how to say this, so this will be good practice. So we're moving back down to London. We're we're very excited. It's not just so much the business. And don't get me wrong, I love the business, but especially with Titan and the fact that Els isn't working right now. It's a move we both have to do, and one that could be very beneficial for us in the future. So I'm actually going to have to leave Curio Wizard So like my shop, I'm still gonna have an online presence. Obviously, there's no way I'm ditching this, but for the meantime, we are moving back in with our parents. What this means, if any of you were around 2 years ago, when I used to stream from home, it's not the same internet. Honestly, this is like, we're moving it. So, Starla, ideally moving it, but I have, I'm basically going to be working for my dad for 2 months, just to get us back on our feet, because I'm not going to have a job. So I'm guaranteed work for 2 months. And then I'm not thinking of opening a new shop. But if I can find a stall, like a market square that hasn't already got a crystal section in it, because my local market actually already has like a crystal and incense shop in it. So I won't be able to do it in my local. But if I can find one close enough that's like within driving range. Hello. This is what his face looks like when he sees mum. Yay. I've been doing this thing where whenever he cries, I like, you know when you're... Yeah, when he's crying, if you do that to a baby, it's hilarious. Oh, you want to say some things? So the end goal is to have something, even if it's just like a pop-up tarot shop. So I'm just doing tarots because it's the part that I found the most enjoyable. Like giving people readings, actually doing face-to-face readings. Like it's a real comfort of mine. And obviously having the tarot streams as well have made like tarot so much more a part of my life than the like incense, candles, and crystals and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I've got a whole shelf of crystals. Like I know how they work, and the people I've given crystals to have really appreciated it, but it's not my passion. You happy now? So yeah, technically moving it, but it will be a little while before I actually have something I can call my own again. But this is all happening in the new year, so I'm probably not gonna restock the shop. I'm definitely gonna do one order because I've had some people ask for very specific things for Christmas. But apart from that, we're just gonna try and get the stock as low as possible. And then the new year will be a new beginning. And we're looking forward to it. Like I was saying before, it's not just the shop, but we'll also have a lot more family close to us, which will be nice. And yeah, I mean, the other problem, if any of you remember the dogs, dogs will become a part of the stream again, because you will hear them. My parents' dogs are louder than Titan, so anyway, Starla, what is your question? Is it nice? No, not for now. But is it?
Oh, I think this is more.
Oh, the bread. All right, let me have some.
And your 3 hours start now?
That's all right. Yeah, try one of the ones that popped open. Ooh. A reading for November, please, of course. So we were baking just before I start your reading, Stella. Like, because I'm going to this ritual thing tomorrow. I wanted to make something and not just buy something off the shelf. This one has popped open. The camera's up there. Come here.
I was gonna crack it open.
So this is what they should look like. They shouldn't be open. I've did like a really nice lattice. I know you were gonna eat an open one. You didn't have to show them.
Oh, sorry.
Good luck on the new path in your life journey. Thank you, Starla. But yeah, these were really nice. We basically made sweet pumpkin pies. And these are gorgeous. We made some yesterday. Because you don't know how big a pumpkin is, like there's no way of recreating this recipe. But it's got
definitely more ready.
yeah. I'm not against it.
I am.
Oh, I'll let it cool down.
Oh, it's not that hot. Oh, yeah, I'm just
Do you want to take that and then I'll bring the camera down? I'll put that on. It's not as easy as just.
bad.
Come on. You've had your fun.
Whee!
Bye.
Just
All right, where were we? He's made it wet. I don't think it actually makes a difference. Joe, welcome in. How's that sound? Does it make my voice sound fluffier? Perfect. All right, Starla. Inner voice, welcome in. Oh, can I have some water? Oh yeah. They're really nice.
But for less bread.
I'm not against it. Sorry, my wife was shopping when I started the stream, so I didn't get everything prepared. But yeah, we've been baking, planning on moving to London at the end of the year. I don't know how many of you heard that. I did like a whole spiel for 16 minutes, and then everyone decided to come into the chat. I'll give it half an hour, and I'll probably explain it all again. Oh no, they're really nice. So, like I said, the queue is open. Anyone can join. Shock, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Sanheim, that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm doing a ritual tomorrow for it. Starla, did you want a witch or an angel card? What did you already say? Curio found a new bear. PFF. Yeah, don't worry. I'll explain it all in a second. Let me at least do this reading, and I'll summarize what I said before. Starla, if you haven't chosen, I can choose for you. Oh, you said which? All right. All right, so we're asking about November. So starting tomorrow, we're starting with the Lovers Reversed, and this is, it's almost a place of hatred, because it's even got the Seven of Pentacles reversed subconsciously, so you don't feel balanced. and this is your subconscious, so within yourself. Just because your external world may not be balanced does not mean you should take it out on yourself. Starla, the most positive card here is in your positive slot, and it's your strength card. So I guess the only thing I can tell you for November is, through all the struggling that you have already assumed is coming, as long as you stay strong, you will overcome any obstacle. Even your answer, the Three of Pentacles, this isn't a time for realizing new dreams or choosing paths that are new to you. Instead, fix what has already come, as in the things already on your mind, Starla, the things that have got you down, that are making you beat yourself up. Complete those things. And then we've got the Star reversed. Your dreams will come. The rest will play out itself. But your final card, the blank card, especially, I'm genuinely not worried about your November, Starla. It's how much you're beating yourself up for your opinion of the world you live in right now. And so if you can find that light, quite literally, if you want your external world to blossom, look within. That's all you have to do. And once you can love what is inside yourself, the external world will be simple to overcome. Your witch card. We have healing. So embrace the fact that this isn't your finest hour. You're not going to be winning any medals, but there is enough time now for you to recover, for you to be thankful for the days that you have had and that are to come. Allow yourself to heal. Embrace the dip of life so that you can then rise up once again. Starla, I hope that helps. Makes sense. It's a rewrite of last year, failed attempts, and need to do this. I feel like I'm a proper writer and have a new book to send on submission. Good luck with it, Starla. If it's goals that you've already been working on, you can complete them with the strength card. It's just pushing yourself too far. It's trying to expand what you're already working on is where you'll find trouble. Thank you. Inner Voice. Sanheim/Halloween energy reading, please, with a witch card. Yeah, let me quickly tell you about tomorrow, and then I'll tell you about London in a bit after this reading. So I met a new friend literally 2 weeks ago. He was giving a speech in like my like there's a communal group in Thorn and we always meet up every Friday, like a community group, and they had an astrologer come and he's speaking, and I've got Els next to me and I'm there going, like we call it different things, but we think exactly the same. And anyway, throughout the reading, I asked a few questions, just more to, why have I given you? Do you want, all right. In a voice, do you want me to give you 8 witch cards and 1 black card, or do you just want 1 witch card? So I've accidentally pulled you 8 cards. Because I was telling a story. But basically, afterwards we got talking, and like he was amazed that I was a tarot reader at all, because all of the tarot readers he knows are female. And I was like, yeah, it works for me. I'm a lot more like intellectual with it. Like they do say the female energy in general is much more intuitive, which is why females are usually a lot better at tarot. Catching you live. Nice to see you, Sona. Thank you again for that raid. Or sorry, not that raid. I see the shout out from the time I raided you. So we got talking, and he's basically, there's about 15 of us. And we're all going to the woods tomorrow in the afternoon, and doing like a Sanheim ritual. Let go of the things we've been holding on to, and just making the most of it. So yeah, got a new best friend out of nowhere. In a voice, you didn't answer my question. Speaking of shoutouts, you can process both female and masculine energy. Your gentle energy shows you have a balance. Yeah, you rated me long. It's not shout out. You've got to do the / and then all the pop-ups will come up. Twitch have changed it. If you want to do shout outs.
Oh, sorry, I was moving.
Alright, I've never done a reading like this before. Or at least not purposely. So, in a voice. Let me get your reading again. Isn't it weird how one seems to always find friends before they move away? This happened to me more than once. The other funny thing is, so I'm moving to London at the end of the year. I mentioned it at the start of the stream. In Sona's stream, she said, when I popped in, she was about to start playing a game, but she was like, if you want, I think it was the animal spirit cards. And I was like, oh, you know what? If it's just a 1 card, like, I'd love to give it a go. And she pulled the horse, and it was like her exact words from Sona were like, you are now ready to be free. You are free like a horse, and you can travel wherever you like. And I was just there going, the stars are definitely aligning. Witchy, welcome in. And Zaino, welcome too. I already said it. Sorry, I've got my wife and my baby next to me looking over. Just big eyes. All right, so this reading is for Inner Voice, and it's about the energies of this time over Sanheim and Halloween. we're starting with courage. This is your conscious mind. We need to stay stronger than we are. Both of these cards are reversed. And so we lack that balance that allows us to overcome the odds. The horse is gonna carry you to London. Hell yeah. Oh, spiritualist as well. Welcome in. It was good to see you streaming as well. What question did I not answer? I'm sorry, what? I'm very confused. Let me just make sure I read your question correctly. Yeah, just Halloween energy reading, please. It was good to be back. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Nice. Inner voice. It's not so much that you're like, it's not the fact you're getting in your own way, but we aren't. I think the easiest way to put this is you don't believe in yourself at the moment. Courage and clarity, both reversed. Never mind, carry on. All right, no worries. I think I asked you before if you wanted me to give you a reading with the witch cards because I accidentally pulled 8 of them, but I decided to do it anyway. That's tight. And so even with a lack of belief in yourself, you're fine. The negative is grounding. And so now is not a time to attach yourself to the earth and go, you know what, let me just work on myself and then I'll be able to handle my surrounds again. We have agreement. Agree with the mentality you have now. In a voice, there's, even though you don't trust yourself, those thoughts that are flowing through your head, those feelings, even if with Halloween and whatnot, even if it's not your energy, they're there for a reason. Now, knowing to let go of them is a completely different matter, but doesn't mean you can't learn from the voices in your head. And so we've got gratitude reversed as your answer. Be grateful even for things that you would not usually want in your life. It's almost like we're taking on a lot more than usual just so that we can be reminded of what we've learned to get rid of, because it's followed by the cleansing card. And so over the next few days, you will notice that all of this built up tension that you're holding on to will release itself. Just be conscious, just flow with the energies you feel right now, and you'll feel so much lighter, not even by the end of the month, by the end of this week. You'll feel like a new person because you would have let go of so much. And the only thing standing in your way is communication. Now, I did ask my wife if I could say this, and she said no. But let me just give you some finer details here. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed yesterday morning, and I was grouchy. And Els could tell, and I didn't want to admit it. But then about halfway through the day, like, she confronted me and I went, well, yeah, something happened. And the moment we spoke about it, the moment we let out the things that we hold on to, my day changed within that hour. I don't know, a grumpy Curio for like the first half of the day. But just a little bit of communication with the ones you love can have a huge impact in shifting your mentality. Your final card, Purification. The more you let go of during this time, it just shows how much you will blossom by the end of this. I think it's 7 days from Halloween, or at least from today, that these letting go energies, like we all have to do, not just you in a voice, but everyone that is living now should pick something to let go of that you know does not serve you anymore and have it gone by the end of the week. Has brought up some suppressed emotions about my fertility issues, and it's a good reminder to talk about it. My business has kept me busy, so it was easy to put it on the back seat. Nice. Good. Finally, your True Black card. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and it was in the upright position. The embrace. I'll face that towards me. It's all right. This confirms the grounding card. Do not try to force a situation in terms of the physical world. The spiritual, your intuition will do it all for you. Like, words will come out of your mouth before you've thought about it. If you try to ground yourself, the Queen of Pentacles, again, a very feminine energy, but loves to sink her teeth into things she can feel and touch. But having that grounded card as your negative means that explore more the things that are unreachable by your physical senses to make the most out of this situation. But thank you, Inner Voice. I do hope that helps. I should say, I feel like the queue's already huge. Yeah, there's already 7 people in it. Subs do have priority in the queue. Let me try and do the shout out. Yeah, so that's so not. I mean, there are so many people in the queue to shout out. Witchy, it's your turn. While you give me your question, I'll try and shout everyone out. Gonna go have dinner. No worries, Inner Voice. Have a great day. Be back later also. Did that work? You can only do one shout out at a time. You've got to wait a minute between each shout out. Well then. I shall be patient. Slowly shout people out. Is the situation... People I was going to shout out, just in case I forget later. Starla. Starla's an amazing tarot reader. Gentle Spiritualist is an amazing tarot reader. Witchy's an amazing tarot reader. Inner Voice is an amazing tarot reader, but I haven't seen her online for a bit. Joe's also in the chat. He's an amazing tarot reader. I'm definitely more of a gremlin gamer than anything, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Soda. I am. Yes, you are, Joe. Is this situation going to resolve itself, or should I get involved? Ooh, let's have a look. Yeah, if I see the 5 of Wands pop up, I don't have to read the rest of the cards. Oh, okay. The answer? We've got the Hangman, so this will take time to fix anyway, even if you get involved. So your question, is this situation going to resolve itself, or should I get involved? With the Hangman, the answer is most likely no. I'm a petty fighter. Wait, not in the sexy way. I think we know what you need to let go of. We're starting with the 9 of Wands. This situation you have given way too much of your attention to, and it's a situation that genuinely just needs to crumble and fall by the wayside with the Tower in your subconscious. You should have already let go of it. It should have already come to an end. You're negative. The 4 of Swords, you don't have the energy right now to be giving this any of your attention. And even your positive, it's a funny positive to have, because it's telling you not to fight, because you're not very good at fighting in this situation. And so even if people need to get involved, even if it does need some form of external push, not just from the universe, that energy should not be yours. And so we come to your answer, the Hangman. Be patient and everything works out for the better. Like, I can be mean, but it won't actually solve the problem. I'm aware of that. Yeah. And so by embracing that, if it's not going to solve the problem, don't put that negative energy out into the world. We then have the King and Queen of Swords and Wands. Your mental mind and your motivations are, this is your fight right now. You want to be proactive due to this weight on your shoulders, and your last card is the Worry card. So due to your fear of how this may resolve, you want to make changes. But logically, you know that you can't do anything about it. And in this one circumstance, I'm not a fan of the logical mind, but it is there for a reason, and it does serve a purpose. And so embrace it, Witchy. Embrace the fact that nothing you do now and in the near future can make this turn out any better or worse. And so by freeing yourself of this burden, you will have the energy to focus on other things in your life. Did you want a witch or an angel card with your reading? We have divinity. Trust that the universe has your back on this one. If you have motivation, be motivated in enjoying the fireworks, not taking part in it. Curio Jesus, huh? I hope that helps. And I don't know what you're oh my godding about, but I appreciate it. The crumbling. Nice. Gentle spiritualist, what is your question? Sorry, vague question. Oh, you said the perfect thing. Awesome. What can I do to get the best start on my journey to becoming a type of spiritual life coach with a witch card? Pojo, obviously not always. Nah, spirit guides love to be vague regardless. Yeah, it's true. Deck is so pretty. Yeah, this is the True Black Tarot deck. It is a personal favorite of mine. All right, spiritualist. You have to find your field, is the best way of putting this. We're starting with the Two of Swords, and so talking about being vague, you don't know what spirituality means to you yet, where it's changed you, how it's allowed you to improve. And so in terms of the near future, your answer is the Ten of Cups. I need you to see how spirituality has helped you and your family. And in doing so, you'll then know where others need your help. As in, the best way to do this is see your flaws from as long ago as you can. Even if you get Excalibur to tell you how much you've changed. Hugo, welcome in, and Capt as well. Good to see you both. This was something else that was brought up yesterday when we were having that conversation. I didn't realize how much of a dick I was when we started dating. She was telling me, Els was telling me some of the things I used to say. I used to basically, no, but it's like, it's the way that I look at it. We're getting ready for trick and treating. Nice. Oh, I'm sure she's just taking some eggs with her. What was I going to say? It's... No, you're right. You're right. Basically, it's just embarrassing to say. Zach, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I was told, or Els was saying how, like, I basically thought I was God's gift to women. Sentence, welcome in. And Zach, thank you for the raid. And like, I was almost embarrassed to hear it, but like, that is, like, I was messed up. Like, I went through the God complex. Who saw that thing about what's his name? Kanye West, and that he's the re-embodiment of Jesus. Like, I've done that. I've been there, and I've grown up. But I didn't realize until I was reminded of what I was like. And so what I was trying to say, spiritualist, is don't be scared to see your flaws as far back as you can go. Because only by realizing how much you've learned will you understand how much you can help others. Tipping go. Imagine saying that seriously. Oh, so no, I was a piece of work. I went to uni. I've done it all. And honestly, I don't, like, I know I was like that, but I don't recognize that person. Like, I couldn't do that again. Oh, finding flaws comes easy. Finding flaws in the moment's easy. Remembering flaws that you've overcome is not. I don't know if you heard that from Els as well. Yeah, it reminded me.
I believe that if I can see a review that is created, then I created it because I think that's almost
That's not the right quote, but I know the quote she's trying to talk about. Have any of you heard that quote where you go, how do you see? Your mind is what creates your vision. Your mind is what creates what you feel, what you touch, what you taste, and therefore it is your mindset and what is it within you that creates your outer world. This is where I got disillusioned and assumed that I was God. Sorry, this is spiritualist. I think spiritualist. This is just proof that you being in the vicinity can heal people, because I'm still learning as we're talking now. I can't really hear her. Oh, no worries. I said it anyway. But I then had to grow up and realize that life is more like your breath. And so even though there are parts you can control, when you are consciously breathing, a lot of the time life just happens, like when it is happening unconsciously. Well, that's my belief system anyway. Let's go back to your question, spiritualist. So you want to become a spiritual teacher as sorts. Your family and communicating with the ones you love is the best way to find out what you are good at and what you can give to others. Your negative, the Eight of Pentacles, is at no point should you ever stop working on yourself, though. The moment we become the teacher, we are always still the student. And by embracing that, no matter the things we have overcome, we will appreciate there is always higher. And this is probably something that you'll end up teaching as well. But in terms of your answer, we've got the Devil. So I'm assuming this isn't going to be something you're going to be doing anytime soon, or at least this side of 2022. I'm too hungry for knowledge to do that. Good. But as long as you're not going to cut corners because I'm assuming there is an element of, whether it's money or something physical involved, you want some form of recognition back. And so with the Chariot, it's knowing your own worth. All of us that stream on Twitch and do free readings, if we're being honest, do not value our own time. And like, I'm in the position where quite a few of the people that get readings sub. I know there's a lot of you out there that just do free readings. Acting like our readings are worth nothing. Yeah. And so, as long as you aren't devaluing yourself, this genuinely has legs to stand on. The finding out what your gift is that you can give. I mean, taking Inner Voice as an example, if anyone's following her on Instagram, I don't know what she calls herself. Is it a life/sex coach? But that's her niche. That's where she's most likely helped herself and wishes to help others. Mine is very much in the present moment. If anyone is dealing with any issues now, I am always the man to go to. And some of you, and who knows, yours might be the future. Because you're I feel like you're more intuitive than I am. And so that may be where you delve into. But let's see what your witch card says. We have love. And so as long as what you are doing doesn't feel... Put it this way. As long as you genuinely do something you're good at and people are willing to pay for, you'll never work a day in your life. Even your positive is the Ace of Cups. So do what you love, and that energy alone will attract the people that need to hear from you. It's going to be a process. So just look to getting started on the journey, which will be a slightly long one. Yeah. Spiritualist, I hope that helps. At least I know you're gonna love the journey. if you need chaotic and fun messages that don't answer your question, try my channel. Doing tarot really made something click. Yeah. Thank you, spiritualist. Hugo. Start asking me on November the 15th how I'm doing. Right, Hugo, your question. Oh, you haven't written it yet. What's your question, Hugo? You should never answer the question. Always tell the people what he or she doesn't wish to hear. A chakra reading, please. And what would you like with your reading? With an angel. All right, Hugo, we're flying. To the point that we have 0 to no grounding right now. We've got the 6 of Wands as your root chakra. Do you feel safe? No, but your ego is strong enough so that it doesn't matter how much security you actually have right now. That's then followed with your creative chakra, your sacral, and it's the 2 of Pentacles. Again, reversed, but just because things aren't balanced, that's an amazing place to be creative out of. Zero to no grounding. Oh yeah. Like, it sounds weird because I said you have 0 to no grounding, but it's not a problem. It's you've found a way to feel secure without being grounded. Now, then we go to your solar plexus, and we have all the energy in the world. This is your energy center, and we are very focused on our achievements right now, and this is where our motivation is coming from, but it is also very childish in nature. So make sure you are having more fun than worrying about the success of your current project, and in that way you can't lose. Your heart, we have the death card reversed, and it is probably your worst chakra in this moment, whether our heart feels tainted or just overused. It doesn't matter in terms of your current goals. Your throat, we've got the Queen of Cups. For the love that you may not have to give, there are still people in your love that you can talk to that can give you energy. I watched a really weird video yesterday of someone that Sky Cook or something. She checked out vampires, so she spent 24 hours with vampires, And these aren't the blood-sucking vampires, but they call themselves vampires, and they basically take the energy of others. And that's like their spiritual practice. And yet they were saying, like, even though I'm sure there's negative people in that field, like they always try and do it with consent, and it is still light work for them. Don't be scared if there are people trying to help you right now to let them in. It may feel almost stingy, allowing people to give you their energy when you have nothing to give back. But that only means that you now have a reason to help them again in the future. And then we go to your last two chakras. Now, these are way over the top. For how little we are grounded right now, Hugo, we've got the Three of Cups as your intuition. So everything you're doing is golden. You can't make a mistake in the world. You can't, let's just say your gratitude right now is on point. You are very thankful and are able to celebrate almost anything that shows itself in the future. And even your final card is the Strength card. And this is probably one of the reasons you can cope with all this chaos in your lower chakras. Because yes, obstacles are showing themselves, but you're laughing at them and overcoming them. And you will continue to do that exact thing. Your Angel card. We have go for it. This is not a time to stop. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Hugo, I hope that helps. You, as of now, not being grounded is not a negative. I'm very grateful. Awesome. All right, Cap, you're next. Same reading again, just with a witch card. A chakra reading. I was just going to talk about, for those of you that have come into chat, I said it right at the start, but at the end of the year, so I will be moving back to London. For those of you that don't know, I've got a shop up in Thorn, in Doncaster. We've lived up here for, I think, almost or just over 2 years now. And with everything going on, we're going to be moving back down to London. I've got, which means I am letting go of the shop, the Curio Wizard shop. I am going to be saying relocating, but for the first 2 months, I've already got a job for the new year. I'm working with, I'll be working with my dad for 2 months because he's going to need my help. And then I do want to open Curio Wizard again, but this time, because it will be London, there'll be a lot more foot traffic. It was the biggest problem. There just wasn't enough people walking past the front door. Like I've I've loved the people I've helped. The community around here is genuinely amazing. But else isn't working right now, and this isn't enough with Titan here. So we've made the decision. We're gonna try and run our stock down for the end of the year. And then after the 2 months of the new year, I do want to find a market stall, and that I can relocate in. There is one already in Enfield that's doing really well, where I'm moving to. We are moving in with our parents. The biggest problem, especially with the streams, for any of you that have been following me for 2 years, I used to stream from my parents' house. The internet is questionable at best. Also, we will be hearing the dogs from time to time. It will be the same as listening to Titan, I guess, in the background. Oh gosh, that must have been a really hard decision. It was a necessary decision. And like, there are some really big positives. We're going to be so much closer to a lot of our family. And like, the main reason I came up here, this was always a hypothetical, as in my brother gave me the opportunity to come up here and open Curio Wizard up, and there was a chance that after 6 months selling crystals, incense, and doing tarot in a shop wasn't right for me. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, having the shop, and I can actually say I can see myself doing tarot for the rest of my life, which was the best thing to come out of this. And if I'm being honest, the end goal was never a shop. It was, I would love either the Twitch to take off, or just now I've got the Ko-fi up. I still haven't linked it. I'll make sure I link it this week on my Twitch, so that I'm doing private readings on Discord, and I can still be going to people's houses, doing Reiki and things like that. That one-to-one has always been so much more important to me. And so who knows what the future holds in terms of whether it's the shop or my tarot that takes off first. But yeah, next year is going to be a big one, and we're both looking forward to it. Right, capped. So also don't expect streams to be smooth at the start of the year. I probably won't stream over that break anyway, from Christmas to New Year, while I'm setting up anyway. Focus on the one-to-one readings, which is always just free or near free entertainment for most people. I know it's true. The only people I've seen that have made it work are Pixies made it work, and K80. The only thing is they both tap into the ASMR category, which could be interesting if I'm I want to say forced to go down that route. Like, I wouldn't be able to make the noises. I'd have to like read educational books on spirituality or something. It's the only way I could tap into that. But yeah. You have to become very commercial, which is not what we do, yeah. You can do Reiki in there. I guess so. What? But it would just be... It's an idea. I'll give it a go. I'm sure I'll be trying out a lot of new things in the new year. I've done an ASMR stream. It was interesting. You have a good voice though, you could do it. I've tried it, and I did try where it worked was when you tell like those short stories, those like Zen stories are really good. If anyone's watched Dare to Do Motivation on YouTube, he just tells short stories and it's amazing. But I can never do the sound effects. That reminds me, I should probably start thinking of ideas for a Christmas stream. Yeah. You have a good voice for it, but definitely cringe for me. I feel like we should all just try. If we all do it at the same time, like just for 1 week, we all just jump into the ASMR stream so we don't get embarrassed. I can't do super commercial things either. It's my issue with human design. 150 for a reading on paper. That is them copy and pasting stock information on. Yeah. But like that is the only way to do it. Like I know people in London that are charging 150 quid for a 45-minute tarot reading. Sleeper time, welcome in. Long time no see. It's good to see you. You must have been here since the emotes. Can't do commercial things, gang. And I mean the problem is you tap into a different market. If you up your prices, you tap into people that can pay that, and you let go the community there, I've always felt is a lot more cliquey. So we'll see. Doing fun stuff for hours. Also right and wrong. Somehow deeply wrong. But yeah, I'm sure this is a question for another day. So we'll tap into it when it comes up. It's alright, even if I'm charging £150 for a reading and I'm busy, I wouldn't let go of the stream. Like the start of the year. Months ago. Absolutely months. Right, I've forgotten who this reading was even for. Capt, thank you for patiently waiting. We're doing a chakra reading. I have to go. Have a wonderful evening, and I will listen in later. Oh, no worries. Have a great day and evening, everyone. Capt, enjoy. I'm sorry, you should have said. I would have made sure I did it before I did my spiel. Have a great day, Capt. So we're starting with, and I'm obviously still do the reading because she can watch the VOD back. And Tori, welcome in. Capt, we're starting with the 7 of Cups. We're talking about our base and our securities, and yet we have way too much on our mind. There's so much that we lack in terms of, I want to say, commitment. I wish you all the luck in the move. Thank you, Capt. That was a big update for sure, yeah. So but it's funny, we lack this commitment to our choices at this moment, but the card is in the upright position, so we are grounded, even if it's just knowing that we have so much to do. Capt, it's almost like as long as there's papers to file, you have purpose. And even though it's not a bad way to go in terms of keeping yourself grounded, if you want a life that flows, you have to give time for the universe to have its own inputs. So we go to your creativity, and we've got the world that we go from, I have so much to do and I know everything that needs doing, to when you take a step back and relax and see, or let me rephrase that, when you understand that you'll never not have enough things to do. Your creativity explodes because it is endless. There is infinite possibilities to your future. And then we go to your solar plexus. The only card that's actually reversed, so this is definitely something to focus on in the this month. We've got the Knight of Swords. So with everything on your plate, with how you've been working yourself, you still fear it's not enough. And it's almost to the point that you have so much on your plate because you hold yourself back. It's a catch-22 capped, where as long as you see doubt, for voice chat, not a bad idea. Capped. I guess the only piece of information I can give you right now in terms of your motivation is if your motivation is coming from a logical place, get rid of it. Don't listen to it. You can find motivation in the emptiness, in the nothing, even your heart chakra is the Emperor. It's knowing exactly what happens next. It's knowing where you want to be in the future. For a chakra reading, this is very worked focus, as in, and this doesn't even have to be your physical work. This could just be chores around the house, being a mother, whatever it is. We are way too focused on the end goal that we have no time for now. And yet so many of your chakras are in the upright position, so you are flowing in the right direction. But there are so many positive changes you could still make. Night night, gang. No worries, Zach. Have a great night. Sleep well. We then go to your throat chakra, and we've got the Ace of Swords. How do I put this? I think the best way of putting this is listen to the words that physically come out of your mouth and not the words that you say inside your head. Because for all of the negative babble that goes on between your ears, when you're ready to speak, when you're ready to tell your story to the world around you, it's golden. Instead of taking the advice of your own mind, how about you only ever take the advice you're willing to tell to others? Then we have your third eye, and it's the King of Cups. That love that is misplaced in your heart, that you're in a rush to see through, holds itself in your third eye. Where your intuition is. It's proof, capped, that you can be present. And it's proof that when you are present, when you are flowing, the only thing that comes out of you is love, and it's bountiful, as in there is so much that you can give to people around you. And then finally, the Hangman. And so maybe due to the fact that so much of this is positive, and yet I would say this is quite a aggressive reading in terms of changes do have to be made, the Hangman is just there to tell you now, by embracing the flow of life, these things will change over time. This isn't something you need to force. This isn't something you've got to rip out of your life and start anew. But by being more present now, the rest changes for the better. Your key cards. We've got the Judgment card. And Wisdom. If you are able to look at yourself and know thyself, the moment you realize who you are and how far your mind is willing to take you off track, the sooner you can be wise and bring yourself back to your own reality. You have more than enough talent here to claim your life back and not be in a rush to complete it. But Capt, I hope that all helps. Yeah, go for it. Oh, I've also started my new diet. Sentence, what's your question? Period. What is period? Oh, period. The truth will come out now, Sentence. So many fans. What did I miss? Oh yeah, what did Inner Voice say earlier? We should open a spiritual business owners meetup and exchange experience and encourage each other. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Sentence. I've picked up manifesting more seriously. I want to know how it'll go and about things I need to be aware of with a witch card. Alright, let's have a look. It's just occurred to me. I was telling you all about the fact that I used to think I was like a gift to people. I also want to confirm this was when I was like 20 and 21. So like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm 27 now. What? Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, and so I've started a new diet. I say new diet, it's the one that's worked for me. It was actually like, I've always wanted to get back into it. I said I was gonna get back into a diet after like the wedding. We went through this crazy phase where we just kind of ate crap after the wedding. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed every second of it. But we just wanted to get back into a rhythm, and I've done the whole cut out wheat, become vegetarian, and out of all of the diets, the one that I think benefits me, because everyone's different, I literally started it yesterday. So I'm only eating for 3 hours a day. So it's the fasting diet. And I mean, you saw me eat something at like the start of this stream. So that was the first thing I've eaten all day. And then when I finished the stream, my wife is actually making the curry now. So I'm going to eat the curry and then that's me done, like, until tomorrow. And it's that whole idea of if your body isn't digesting, the blood can be used in your head instead of your stomach. And it's just, yeah, it works for me. I think anyone is a gift to the world. They are here to do their purpose. No one else can. A sentence. No. I agree with what you say. The difference was I had an ego about it. Let's just say I wasn't very humble. Someone say my name, Project. Welcome in. All right, let me read your question again. I have picked up manifesting more seriously. I want to know how it'll go and about things I need to be aware of already. Curious purpose had a purpose of itself. Oh, had a person on itself. All right, sentence. So we're trying to manifest. It looks like we're starting at the very beginning. We're starting with the full reversed. We believe we only know the very basics of manifesting. And even with the 5 of Wands, this isn't something you can aggressively fix. You're there. Your plan of attack is quite literally, if I keep telling the universe I want to manifest something, it'll manifest. And think of it in a different way. Because there's a million and one ways of manifesting, but I believe it comes down to make sure what you are asking for is clear and be mindful of what you're giving back in return, because there has to be an exchange. And as long as you have those fundamentals down, even if what you give is just the ritual itself, it has to be strong enough in your mind to be equal to what you are receiving. QT, welcome. Just popping in, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm being more aware of the exchange part. Good. I mean, it doesn't look like you've tried it yet. What do I need to hear? Solo, welcome in. And you got to join the queue as well. Oh, that's the point. We've only got an hour left of the stream. How busy is the queue? Oh, we've got 8 people. I could probably fit another 1 or 2 people on the queue. So in the next couple of... I tell you what. If someone joins the queue now, I'll probably close the queue at the end of this reading. Oh, cute. Welcome in. Yeah, that makes it easy. At the end of this reading, I will close the queue. So if you do want a reading today, !join, and we'll work ourselves through the rest of the queue. There are 9 people in the queue at the moment. and there is about an hour and a half left of the stream, so that should be perfect. And as always, we'll have the quick fire round at the very end as well. Sentence. I've only delved into your mindset towards the situation as of now. Following that, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The negative is what you class as valuable. I heard a quote which was amazing and I've forgotten it. Something about wealth. I think it's something like when you see yourself as having everything, that is when you are wealthy. Because if you basically, what the quote's trying to say is you've got to know when enough is enough. Because this is such a powerful technique when it's mastered, that if you are greedy, you will become less spiritual by learning it. But then we go to your positive, and it's the Page of Swords. The fact we've got the Fool as your mindset, your positive is that you are childishly learning right now. You are absorbing so much information. So don't worry too much about the outcome as of now. And just keep working on it. Hit the... I guess the best way of putting this sentence is, for this to work, fail as many times as you need to. That's another part that scares me. I don't know where the limit is. That whole idea of money is the root of all evil, I now don't see it that way. I see it that money only amplifies the energy of a person. And therefore, if you're a good person and you fall into money, if you fall into wealth, you will be a rich, good person. If you are a bad, or if you live in a very negative mindset and you fall into money, then that amplifies and you will become an even worse person. So don't worry about where that limit is, as long as you are conscious of it. My character is really put to the test. I see that too. Sentence, your answer. We've got the Queen of Wands. I have no doubt that you'll almost accidentally stumble across miracles during this path, due to your physical willpower. In this situation, even with the Empress, that ability to tap into the divine will only make this happen faster. Maps, welcome in. You literally just made it in. I'm about to shut the queue at the end of this reading. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Sentence, your final two cards, the Page of Wands. Again, sticking with that childish fondness to this, because there's a good chance that you crack this and you get what you want, and then you go, you know what? I've had enough. I'm ready to move on, like children do. And so this isn't something that has to be the be all and end all. Even if you just scratch the surface of this, when manifesting to you becomes more of a mature thing, I have no doubt you'll tap into it again. But for now, sentence, I guess the only thing I can really tell you to do is fail and fail again. Keep. But not because it's only going to be failures, but it's only through these failures that you truly learn the limits of this. The final card, the 9 of Wands, and this is most likely why you're going to need to take a break of some form. Is manifesting takes a lot of energy. It requires a lot of your presence. Even if we're just talking about, and I've said this before on stream, people that do positive affirmations. It makes me laugh when someone turns around to me and goes, I tell myself I love myself every morning. And no credit to any of you that do this, but we have millions of thoughts every day. If you spend 5 minutes, and that's probably a lot for most people, if you spend 5 minutes telling yourself that I am light, I am happiness, I am loving. And then the moment you step into your day and life hits you like a truck and it starts filtering out and the negative thoughts start coming in, it's Kappa right now. I don't think I used that right. No, me neither. My point is, you need to hold that energy. Whether you do it in the spell or the ritual or however you're manifesting, you put in some form of this energy is held here. Otherwise, I mean, I've done it to myself where I've wanted to be successful, and then in the second thought I've turned around and gone, like, could I actually ever achieve this? Well, you've balanced it, therefore there is zero manifesting. So just be mindful that a lot of your energy needs to go into this, and that when you've had enough, at least for now, then you can let go of it, enjoy what you have learned, and when you are in need of it in the future, you can tap into it again. Your witch card. Wow. Abundance. I don't think you could have pulled a better card for a reading about manifesting. You're definitely going to hit gold. Things will just flow for you. Don't get me wrong, everything I've said about you making the mistakes and it using a lot of your energy still apply, but it looks like at least for this part of your journey, you'll start to see results. Sentence, I hope that helps. All right, like I said, let me close the queue. Thanks a lot, Kira. Very nice reading. Thank you. Just answer me one question. Who's the streamer that knows what you look like IRL? All right, sleeper time. Let me know if you're here, but you have written your question. Mooney Gremlin. Got ya. All right, the queue is now closed. Sleeper time, welcome in. No one knows what I look like. I have a body double. Like a body double that looks like you? Like a stunt double? Sleeper time, what did you want with your reading? An angel or witch card? No, it looks like maybe me. So are you doing the talking though? Or is it actually your stunt double's channel and you just talk on it from time to time on other people's streams? I have a voice though. Also, sorry if my responses are late. I have a long delay on the phone. No worries, sleep time. All right, let's have a look. So your question again. May I please have a reading on the messages from my guides about the person I'm currently seeing? Oh, you did say green card. Sorry. On the person you're seeing. Are you seeing them? This, like, are you dating, or is this a crush that you just see? So we're starting with the Enant and the Destiny card. So in terms of your mindset, you believe you're destined for each other, that you will collide, that I have no doubt that you're already imagining your babies. But it's followed by the Devil card. Your negative is lust. Hence why this looks more like a crush than someone you've already started dating. You've allowed yourself to get carried away. You are dating. All right. The fact still stands where a lot of your feelings but I am feeling uncertain about them. A lot of your feelings are short-lived. I really want to talk about something. Have you... Alright, this is a really private question. By all means, tell me if you don't want to answer it. Have you done it yet? It's something I came up on the other day and it made me laugh. But it's very true. And if there's anyone underage, please close your ears. If you're dating, there's a Yes. All right. Perfect. So now, again, technically you wouldn't have had to, but there's the best way to answer this question right now. Anthony, welcome. Or Athena, welcome. I'm doing well. I'm about to say something a little bit embarrassing, but it has to be said. You probably already know the outcome, especially, and I'm going to speak bluntly because I don't know how to say this otherwise, especially if you've already cummed. Now, my wife's ears perked up. The queue is shut at the moment, but I will be doing the quick fire round at the end of the stream. How do you feel after you came? Some lust has this amazing ability to make anybody in front of you perfect. And yet, and I'm hoping there are men in the chat that can confirm this. I need that one now. When you, and I mean, also tell me if I'm wrong. You didn't come. All right. This is something to bear in mind though. When you're with the right person, you're still happy after you've come. If you're with the wrong person, they can be naked, lying down next to you in the same bed, and you will feel lonely. It's like it's just a thing. Nina on YouTube, welcome. This is good advice, to be honest. Thinking about some past relationships. Anyway, if you haven't come yet, this may be something just to bear in mind. But basically, from what I see in front of me, the reason I said that was because I was assuming that you were feeling that hollow feeling. We've got the Two of Wands, so your positive in this scenario is that you are still at a situation in your relationship where you can make the choice whether to make it official or just step away and say enough is enough. Nina, the queue is closed at the moment, so no one else is going to be able to get readings like this. But if you stick around until the end of the stream, we will be doing the quick fire round and everyone can take part then as well. So, sleeper type. The fact that we are still within like an open period means that if we realize they aren't right for us, we can, or whether we go the other way as well, we can still make the right choice. It's not too late. We don't hurt anyone. We've got the Hermit though as your answer, and this was where my first doubt set in. The Hermit in a love reading means you need more time alone. You love the familiarity of it, but we don't feel comfortable with the 9 and 8 of Cups. It's a shame because they are, and don't get me wrong, it's Can you hear me? The voice changed. Sounds weird, but yes. Alright, so it's more mechanical. This has stopped working. Hello. Hey, there we go. All right, should be working. Let me know if we're back on. Hey. All right, let's go. Yeah, I heard we must have had a power cut because I heard something in the studio also disconnect. Oh, but the lights didn't go out. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what happened then. Curio should have a chipmunk filter for kicks. Yeah, when it was, I changed it to my laptop so you could hear me, but yeah, I didn't want it to sound mechanical. But yeah, we should be all right now. All right, where was I? Sorry, sleeper time. What was the last thing you heard? Although, by the sounds of it, you already heard the answer you wanted to. I'll just start from your answer, because I know you heard the other bit. We need more alone time. That's the fact of the matter, because we aren't able to be comfortable, even though there is definitely that lust, that comfort that we felt, where we feel wanted. Yellow. I think the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so the Nine of Cups is it's a card of comfort, but reversed it's we don't feel comfortable in our own skin when we're around them. Maybe like we're being judged. But your final card, the Ace of Swords reversed, just shows that it's time to, I want to say, let go of a mindset that hasn't served you. Be willing, with it being an ace, be willing to move on, be willing to try something new. Now, you can take this in two ways. Either you up your communication so that you can once again feel comfortable with them, or you embrace the fact that you are able to still let go without anyone getting hurt. Dana, welcome. And then you can claim your freedom back. Your witch card. We have protection. And I think this is more for you, that you are protected. You will be safe, no matter what you choose. I know you don't want to hurt them, but you have to be honest with yourself. And with that, I hope that helps. My wife needs to boil the kettle, so we're yeah, go for it. So let's see who's next in the queue. All right, Shonk. Let me know if you're still here. You've been here since the very beginning, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're not. But if you are, what is your question? Love this reading. Thank you so much, Curio. It gave me much guidance that I needed. Awesome. Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties halfway through, but we have overcome them. May I ask now, Nina? So, for those of you on YouTube, there is a queue of 8 people, and when I finish all of those people, then the queue will be open for the quick fire round. So we've still got an hour left of the stream. So if you don't mind sticking around for an hour, by all means, I will happily give you a reading at the end. But as of now, I won't be able to answer your question. No, because I don't mind. Yeah. I'm a bit late. Still like the vibe. No worries, Dana. Alright, and saying that, I don't know if Shulk's here. So, Joe. We can do you next and see if they show up. Joe has already asked their question. What do I need to know right now? I won't start answering it until the kettle has boiled. But I can pull your cards. Joe, are you here? Why not redeem something? Oh, why not? Go on, you're the one person of the stream that gets to do it today. So, technically, you're not allowed to do this, or then you wouldn't need to sub for the extra card. You just have to build up points. But I'll allow it. Just for this reading. What do you want? An angel or a witch card? It's the only thing to redeem. That's not true. That is not true at all. You can save up for a 78 card tarot spread. You need more channel points redemptions. Yeah, but then I need to do more stupid stuff when you redeem them. What's a good thing? What are my channel points at the moment? The VIP is a good one. Add a bot command's a good one. You can become a mod for 20k. I forgot I made that a thing. No one's actually used that one. Sentence has 78k. Yeah, you just got to save up for huge flex in the 78k one. All right, the kettle's finished boiling. No, I have 50. Oh, I see. Yeah, just a little bit more to go. All right, Joe. Your question once again. What do I need to know right now? We're starting with the Justice card. So we are very balanced in terms of where you are right now and what we need moving forward. You're negative and positive we've got the Four of Wands as your negative, so we need rest, but our positive is that we're actually really we're at a difficult point. And the fact that we are balanced is because there's nothing to do, and so we can get the rest we need. Yeah, the kettle was for rice. My wife is making curry. We are having curry tonight. It does feel like that. Awesome. Good. And so, in terms of your answer and what you need to hear right now is celebrate what you've got. Be grateful for what you have, nothing else. Even with the Two of Pentacles, it shows that the chaos that has come in and that should have knocked you off balance, you were strong enough to go, no, I can handle this. And your final card's the Sun, which means the negatives that you've experienced, even though they're not going to switch like that, as long as you're willing to embrace this period where you can easily heal because you've been given the time to do so, once that period is over, the sun will shine through. As a final, Joe, it's an obvious sign that you as a human are a positive omen to everyone in your life. That you are the beacon of hope that many strive to follow. I'm a human. These cards would say so. Your witch card. We have courage. And it's accepting that now isn't the brightest time, and yet you're still willing to move forward. You're still willing to battle and fight for what needs your attention. This is less guidance and more, Joe, you're smashing life. Thank you. All right, Shoku, once again, let me know if you're here, but I have a feeling you're not. So let's go next. Sona, let me know if you're still here. It's my turn. Go on, what's your question? So Angel and Witch cards are 4 subs only, but I can still give you a reading with 8 cards. I want to know about my current moving situation. Should I stay or go home? Go home until I can move to the place I want. Oh, this is a lot of people involved. E.T. would go home. All right, Sona. How did you phrase your question? I want to know about my current moving situation. Should I stay or go home until I can move to the place I want? When you say go home, is that live with your parents? There's so many. Are there like a lot of kids in your family? Yeah, as in, do you want to? Is the option to move back with your parents while you're deciding where to go? Or is it, when you say move, to move where you actually want to go now? Put it this way, I don't think now is a great time to physically move. I own a property at home. My mum passed and my dad is in Thailand, so no parents, lol. But move to DC is where I want to go. Cousins live there. I'm just amazed by how many pages there are. To the point that this isn't your decision, this is the decision of the people around you, and to the point I feel like your cousins want you there more than you want to be there. Consciously, we've got the four of Pentacles. You don't want change. By all means, correct me if I'm wrong, but these cards are screaming you love where you are. Whether it's due to the fact that you live at home and your parents aren't there, or just the fact that staying at home is easier for you than physically moving. It is moving is just very daunting. I'm comfortable with being alone with no one who demands my time, yeah. And yet I think moving is the best thing for you. Don't get me wrong. I have no doubt the Page of Wands, Swords, and Cups. You're gonna clash. Oh, not a problem. By all means, stick around until the end, and you can still take part in the quick fire round. But Sona, even though you're basically gonna butt heads with your cousins, due to the fact that you are such a strong individual, meaning you don't need others to be around you, we need to move so that we can grow up. At the end of the day, I think the best way of explaining this is, to be human is to want to communicate, and part of that is learning to communicate with people you don't like being around. And so you are very much we've got the Fool, in a very childish mindset towards everyone around you. And so for you to claim that power back and grow up, we have to experience the world. You've got the World card and the Empress. I put it this way, I'm assuming you're not in a relationship, Sona. And especially with the Empress here, this move will benefit you more for that reason, so that you are more ready for love. And even if you are in a relationship, it's being able to talk things through. It's being able to communicate even on the hard days. And by embracing change, it's the best way for you to learn this. So is it going to be hard? And especially with you already daunting the idea of moving, it will be hard, but it will be worth your time. So TC is looking like the best choice. Just wondering when I should go now. Don't worry, you don't need to be in a rush. Especially around Christmas, it might not be the best time to move. But put it this way. Give yourself about 6 months. And before the 6 months is up, you should have moved. Because there is so much more to learn, and without external inputs, without people pushing your buttons, you will never know them. Yeah, winter's not a great idea, but knowing I should go home is a good thing. I'll make the leap. Thank you so much. Awesome, Sonar. Thank you. All right, Zaina. What is your question? Or is it Zeno? Thank you for the sub as well. Thank you, Sona. Did you want an angel or a witch card with your reading? Go on, Sona. Just say angel or witch card. We'll see if Zane is here. Just in case they're not, Tori, let me know what your question is, and we can do you first. But Sona, you did just sub. So what's your question? Sorry, what's your perfect angel? Release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. They get me. I'm going to move in summer. Nice. Right. Who's in the queue? I'm going to grab my horse too now. Yeah. Hell yeah. Right. Who's watching that's in the queue? It goes Zaina, or Xena. I might have just been saying their name wrong the whole time. Xena, Tori, Solo, Q, and Map. Let me know who's here. If everyone's missing, I can reopen up the queue. Solo, you're here. We'll do you next. And you've already written your question. What do I need to hear? Wait, is that a game? OBOE. Oh, we've had this conversation before. It's because I can't say it. Yeah, my bad. We're gonna carry on having this conversation until the end of time. Alright, what do I need to hear, Solo? We're starting with the Three of Pentacles. And we're struggling to sow new seeds. We feel like the ground underneath us isn't very fertile. And yet we've got the Four of Swords as your subconscious. And I almost want to say it's because you've got energy. You've been resting. So put it this way. When you're ill, you don't beat yourself up for not getting anything done. So now that you've passed that phase, why are you doubting yourself now? Solo, you've got past... It looks like you've already had the rest. And don't get me wrong, this may have just come to a conclusion. But moving forward, you can let go of a lot that's been holding you back. Even your answers, the Five of Pentacles, but it's confirmation that you hit rock bottom. But at the same time, it's proof that you can't get any lower now. The only way is up now. So believe in yourself. Sow seeds, anything. Anything that you genuinely believe is worth your time. I probably shouldn't say anything because we've got the Queen of Wands as your negative, which says you can get carried away sometimes. But we've got the Justice card. So I know you'll find meaning to whatever you do right now. But you should be acting as if abundance is undoubtedly coming your way. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Things are turning around to the point of you being able to complete anything you set your mind on. And it's followed by the Sun and the Three of Cups. You will have, put it this way, anything you start now, Solo, there will be cause for celebration. Which also means if you waste this time and start nothing, you prolong this period. I just came to say, brush your hair. I did. I washed it this morning. But thank you, Pri. I appreciate you popping in. Pri. Solo, there's not a lot more I can say. But don't hold yourself back now that I've said whatever. Oh, Choo Choo, welcome in. Now that I've said whatever you set your mind to, you'll succeed in. Because if you get, this is similar to what I said to Sentence earlier, if you get greedy, you'll achieve nothing. Set your sights on something you know you've always wanted to do. And I promise you, it will work out for the best. Solo, I hope that helps. Thank you. All right, Xena, I'm assuming you're not here. Tori, let me know what your question is. I'm gonna have to reopen up the queue. Well, we'll see. If Tori's not here, I might open up the queue again. Or I might do Nina, are you still there on YouTube? Because they were actually the person that would have got in if I didn't shut the queue. Right, QE, I know you're here. You keep putting Q every 5 minutes. I appreciate it. At least I know you're here. Cutes, what's your question? And just a reminder for tomorrow, I am doing a Samhara ritual at nighttime in the woods. So, I think I'm going to stream earlier tomorrow. I'll try and stream from 2 to 4. And I'll try and make up for the lost hour. I'll do at least a 2-hour stream later in the week as well. Like I did last week. I actually had 2 really good, I should say I did I don't want to blow my own trumpet. But it was a meditation I found on like taking your energy back. Because like a lot of people give their energy and don't realize they can just ask the universe for it to like come back to them at the end of the day. So it's the latest video on YouTube. I uploaded it. Is a meditation on how to claim your energy back. I'm right. There is no shortage of energy. Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend it. Right, I'm assuming Tori isn't here. Cute. But yeah, I might do something similar. There's another meditation I found which was really good, and it's for grounding. You've basically got to visualize. And like when I say visualize, I have to go. Cute. By all means, you can write your question and watch the VOD back. It's not a problem. Okay, I'll just open the queue if not everyone's here. But yeah, by all means, if you want to ask your question and watch the VOD back, I haven't got a problem with it. But if not, Map, let me know what your question is. But yeah, so not tomorrow, but later in the week I might do a I might do a meditation on grounding yourself. My wife looks somewhat worried. She made curry and is surprised it's spicy. Matt, yeah, go for it. What's your question? I don't think Cute's going to be able to stick around long enough for her reading. Some spice is nice. Oh, I love spice. I've got nothing against it. It's just she. I saw her face and she looked worried. No, that's not too bad. Yeah, a little bit of yogurt will calm that right out. Yeah, put them in the thing. I want to know what's in for me and best friend. I want to know what's in for me and best friend. Should I ask for something more than friendship or move on from trying and go for someone else? All right, let's have a look. For my best friend, yeah. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I understood what you said. Did I read it wrong? I want to know what's in for me and my best friend, yeah. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so I just always assume I'm reading things wrong. So as long as I get the gist. As long as I get the jiffy. Alright, Matt. Alright. We're starting with the devil. Oh, it's a shame. Okay. Do you want to hear the right thing to do? Or the thing you want to do? Map, I'll give you both. The right thing to do is to move on. We've got the Six of Swords. Can I have both? Yes, you can. Is you know that basically it looks like you've tried before and failed. And there is no need to pursue something you already know the outcome of. But we've even got the Destiny card. So actually, before I finish that, then we have what you want to do. We've got the Devil. There is so much, how do I put it? Sexual tension between you that it's so look, these are your two routes. You let go and then you get the Destiny card. Then you allow life to go back to normal. You get opportunities to embrace other people. Tension? Sexual? Yes. Very. But then we have the other one, the choice you want to make with lust. We've got the Tower. If you go down that route and try again, I genuinely believe you can make it work. This is not the long run, but what I can promise you is even though you'll enjoy so much of it, your life will come crumbling down, Matt, afterwards. Put it this way, if you're willing to stoke that fire, almost, it's basically the same fire that addicts have. Like, if you're, oh, Tori, you're back. I can do you next. Matt, if you're willing to put yourself through that, then you have to be willing to learn the lesson as well. You have to be willing to go, this isn't what I want to be in the long run. Someone that follows their genitals. Hence why the right thing to do is to let them go and to find your peace again. But the fact still stands that both paths show and both work for you as long as you are willing to embrace the lesson. As in, as long as you are conscious of the fact that you are no, Tori, because you were literally the last person, so you only just missed your name. So I'll do you anyway. It's not a problem. Matt, as long as you consciously follow the path of lust, then you'll be able to overcome it the next time it appears. But I'll leave it there because this is a choice you definitely have to make. If I'm being honest, there's not a lot more I can say. So good luck. I've just got that song in my head. Your mind's telling me no. But my body. Awesome, Matt. Go on, Tori. What's your question? Thank you so much for the reading. I want to find peace, but I can't. I just can't let go. Perfect. And you know what you have to do? See it to completion. Understand that the last card is Tower. The idea that what it was created must crumble. And as long as you're willing to learn that lesson, then it's not the worst decision to make. All right, Tori. Final reading for today will be Tori. I don't think Nina was there on YouTube anyway. And then we'll finish with a quick fire round for everyone. So that goes for people that have had readings, or even if you've just been lurking. Quick fire round we'll do at the very end for everyone. But Tori, your question is, why are things going the way they are in my relationship? Why are things going the way they are in my relationship? Tori, I feel like someone's not being honest. The question is it you or them? We're starting with the 9 of cups, so you don't feel comfortable in your own skin anymore. But it's followed by the Hierophant, so you want to, I'm assuming it's them, because you want to trust them. That's how I feel. I don't even know if it's me or him. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but we do have the Knight of Cups here, which is the word frivolous. It shows that they can be very outgoing. Curio. Thanks again. I have decided. Curio. For a long run and see if till the very end I won't be able to find peace if my peace is that person. Sending love to you all. Good night, everyone. It's super late where I am. Awesome, Matt. Have a great day. Okay, so he's high. That would make sense. Oh, does he come across as shy? Sorry, I'm jumping to conclusions without telling you what the cards mean. The negative, we have the King of Pentacles. The first big issue is work gets in the way of a lot of time together, but it's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So the positive is work is going well. He comes across as shy and boyish. All right. But then we come to your answer, and we've got two issues here. Work is one of them, but the other one is the Knight of Cups. Now, if I'm being honest, that card shows a I almost want to say an element of slightiness. Now, this doesn't have to mean that there's been cheating or anyone's been stabbing each other in the back, but what that does mean is that habits that one of you have are not easily let go of. And if you aren't able to talk about your past, or especially if one of you is jealous of the other person's past, then this doesn't work. Especially if it's the past. You can't judge someone from where they have stood. You have to judge them from where they stand now. I've been trying to catch him for months and he knows it. Right, perfect. And then in that case, if there is that... The music finished. That makes sense too. Mostly food, but he has a drinking problem that he's been kicking. So he's getting better at fooling me because he knows. All right, but I mean, just from listening to what you're saying, Tori, there is little to no trust on your end. Rightfully so, if he's got a bad past. But the fact of the matter is, from what I can gather, is you have no proof. You have no proof of mistrust, and it's in the answer. It's showing more what you're thinking than, well, it shows more their past than them right now. But I think the takeaway here is you have to ask yourself, can you get to a place where you can trust them again? Because if the damage has already been done, if you've already lost face, then you're better off moving on. And who knows what happens in the future, because there's a chance that you both grow as individuals and find each other again. But as of this moment in time, your thoughts are not with each other. You are with a version of the other person a year ago. I have lost face over and over, and I feel so uncomfortable in my skin. It's embarrassing. Then for the time being, I think the best thing to do is cut cords, cut ties. Tori, you're not in a relationship anymore. You're in an FBI investigation. Your final two cards, both reversed, the Temperance and the World. Except that the situation you are in is chaotic, and that by freeing yourself from it, you can see the bigger picture with the world. And then Autumn, thank you for the follow. By all means, you can ask the question after this. But yeah, don't be scared to let go of something that no longer serves you. At least for now. And especially with the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like if you don't have to even worry about turning to another relationship when work might be might be so beneficial for you to be occupying yourself on. I think it's the only way. I think you're right. Right, let's do the quick fire round. So, for everyone watching, this is on Twitch and YouTube. Write the word angel, followed by your question. And we'll go through everyone in the queue, and then we'll find someone to raid. In a voice. Tori, ask your question again with the angel in front of it, just so that I know exactly what your question is. Card for next baby, please. We have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels, with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Touche. Solo, am I on the right path? We have creative projects. I believe you have everything you need to be on the right path, Solo. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expressions make you feel alive and excited. Reignite passions towards your life. Creative ways, huh? Well. Luna, how does M feel about me? We have Joy. You're obviously a pleasure to be around. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's a magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. Tori, where can I gain my face again? Where can I gain my face again? I don't know. I don't know show to ask him. I don't know show to ask him. Let's see what the card says. Perfect, actually. We have relationship. Listen carefully. Your primary relationship is with yourself. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, and balance a relationship, snuggle more closely with yourself. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships blossom and prosper. Where am I going to gain faith again? I don't know where to ask him. Inner Voice? Inner Voice isn't streaming. She's in my chat. Shredder's on. I think no one's in the tarot section. Oh, who else? Someone else did a angel card. Sentence. How's my intuition? We have fresh air. It's best when you're outside. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Pixies carving pumpkins? That's pretty cool. Oh, Josh on YouTube also has a message. 1 second. How do I say your name? Joseph. What is hiding from me? We have play. I think we don't need to worry. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gratitude, and laughter will lift your energy so that you will return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Thank you. Who is next? Choo Choo. Will I allow others to shut me down this month? We have cleanse and detoxify. You don't have to worry about others if you get rid of them from your life. Choo Choo. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we will help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Was that everyone? Did I miss anyone? That made me laugh. Nice. Yeah, what do people recommend? I'm down for any recommendations. Practical Magic's on, but I've rated her recently anyway. I also discuss politics. And now apparently. Yeah, did I miss anyone? Oh, Jess on YouTube. By all means, if you wanted a quick reading, just write the word angel followed by your question. And I can give you a reading. That goes for Twitch as well. And we've raided Pixie recently as well. So, There is someone new on Twitch that I've never. The Deck Collector. They're obviously a tarot addict. So I can get behind them. All right, Jess. May I have a reading about my in-laws? Things. Oh, in-laws thinks about me. Jess, we have play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. we just got this one as well. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gratitude, and laughter will lift your energy so that you're ready to return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Jess, I don't think it should be a concern of yours. Because as long as you're playful, that's all they'll ever see you as. That shining light when you walk into a room. The Collector, I think there's a horror movie called that. I know the Deck Collector. It's in my stream this weekend. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, why not? Let's raid the Deck Collector. I feel like I've raided them before, but I'm not following them, so it must have been a while ago. Or at least a time when I was busy and forgot to follow. You are already raiding. Huh? Oh, perfect. All right. From me, stay kind, stay cute, stay curious, my friends. And I'll see you all very soon. Jess, yes. You can't protect them from forever. It's why the cards are telling you to take a step back. I hope that helps, Jess.